Here, in the vast and complex ecosystem of human society, we often measure a creature's worth by very narrow standards. For generations, we have looked for intelligence in predictable places, in the tidy rows of a classroom, in the neat columns of a test score, in the swift, confident answer to a difficult question. We have been taught to see intelligence as a single shining peak, a mountain that only a select few can climb. But what if this view is incomplete? What if intelligence is not a mountain at all, but a sprawling, diverse landscape, with hidden valleys and secret groves where brilliance thrives unseen? Look closer. Beyond the report cards, the prestigious degrees, a different kind of intelligence is at play. It is a wilder, more instinctive form of thinking. It does not always follow the rules. Observe the lone thinker, pacing slowly, muttering to themselves. For centuries, this behavior has been viewed with suspicion. We might see it as a sign of confusion, or perhaps of loneliness. Society often tells us that speaking our thoughts aloud when no one is around is strange. The scientific world has begun to look at this behavior with fresh eyes. Studies reveal that talking to oneself is a powerful tool for cognitive enhancement. When we speak our goals aloud, we give them substance. We transform an abstract idea floating in our minds into a concrete, audible command. This process helps to clarify our intentions, organize our actions, and improve our focus on a task. Now, let us turn our attention to a habitat that often causes great alarm: the messy desk. We are conditioned to believe that a tidy environment reflects a tidy mind. But what if this apparent chaos is not chaos at all? What if it's the signature of a mind that prioritizes creativity and fresh connections over sterile order? Scientific exploration into this territory has yielded surprising results. Researchers have found that a disorderly environment can stimulate more creative and unconventional thinking. Think of the inventor: wires, tools, failed prototypes. This is not a mess. It is a physical record of the creative process, a testament to trial and error. As the sun sets and the world grows quiet, most of us retreat, preparing for sleep. This is the rhythm that nature and society have long prescribed. The early bird, we are told, gets the worm. Those who burn the midnight oil, who feel most alive when the moon is high in the sky, are often viewed as outliers. Research into human chronotypes suggests a fascinating link between night owls and certain cognitive traits. Several studies have found that individuals who stay up late tend to score higher on measures of general intelligence, creative thinking. For a night owl, the quiet, solitary hours after midnight are a sanctuary. In this profound stillness, the mind is free to wander, make deep connections, engage in focused, uninterrupted thought. Humor is a universal human trait, but, not all humor is created equal. There is a particular kind: dark humor. It finds levity in tragedy and dances on the edge of taboo. Those who like it are sometimes seen as cynical, insensitive, or a little strange. But psychological research shows something different. Appreciating dark humor needs cognitive and emotional dexterity. To get a morbid joke, the brain must process the literal, often grim content. Think of a surgeon using gallows humor to cope. This isn't mocking suffering, it's an evolved coping mechanism. Procrastination is almost universally condemned. It is seen as the ultimate enemy of productivity. The procrastinator is often portrayed as a student frantically finishing an essay the night before it is due, or an employee rushing to meet a deadline at the last possible second. But a closer look reveals a more nuanced story. There's another kind: strategic, active procrastination. This isn't about avoiding a task altogether, it's intentionally delaying action to allow the mind time to incubate. Consider the creative process of a great innovator. During this time, the brain is not idle. It's gathering information, exploring possibilities, making connections below conscious thought. In our quest to define intelligence, we have often prized the analytical mind above all else. We celebrate the mathematician who can solve a complex equation. We celebrate the strategist who can outwit an opponent. The ability to feel deeply, the ability to understand the emotional landscape of another person, has sometimes been viewed as a softer, less important skill. Think of the friend who knows exactly what to say when you are feeling down, or the leader who can unite a diverse team by understanding the unique needs and perspectives of each member. This is not magic. It is a powerful form of intelligence at work. Empathetic individuals are constantly gathering and analyzing emotional data. They use this information to navigate complex social environments, build strong relationships, foster cooperation and trust. Our journey concludes with the most fundamental trait of all curiosity. From a young age, we are filled with questions. A child's endless stream of why is the purest expression of a mind reaching out to understand its world. Yet, as we grow older, this instinct is often discouraged. In a world that values certainty and quick answers, the person who is always asking questions can be seen as naive or disruptive. Albert Einstein himself famously said, "I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious." He understood that it was not just his intellect, but his insatiable wonder that allowed him to see the universe in a new way. Observe the habits of the endlessly curious. So let us look at ourselves and the people around us with new eyes. These signs, the messy desk, the late nights, the dark humor, the self-talk, the empathy, the procrastination, the endless curiosity, are not oddities to be corrected. They are the diverse and beautiful expressions of intelligence. If you recognize these traits in yourself, feel a sense of pride. You are not strange. Your mind is simply working in its own brilliant and effective way. True intelligence is not about conforming to a single standard. It is about exploring the world, connecting ideas, and understanding the hearts of others. It is, in its essence, a wild and wonderful thing. How many of these signs did you relate to? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video made you see yourself a little differently, subscribe for more content that explores the amazing human mind.